Everybody, Jay and Mannion here, NPC News Online, and I'm here with the one and only NPC Worldwide and IFBB Professional League women's representative,
Sandy Williamson.
Sandy, what are we doing here in Texas?
I know, nobody's going to believe that I actually called you and said, can we do an interview? Well, we want to make an announcement. We have something really exciting for the women in our sport, both the athletes, the judges, we have women promoters and stuff. So we're starting NPC along with Wings of Strength. We're starting the first annual NPC Women's National Workshop. It's going to be held in Las Vegas on January 29th. So East Coast people, much better weather in Vegas in January. But
and that is 2022, folks. So that's,
Yes, 2022. It's going to be at the Alexis Park where Muscle Contests do a lot of their shows. And what's really going to be nice about it is we had a limited the first year, just kind of sure what turnout we were going to get, but it's 300 female athletes. It's no cost, obviously, to the athletes. It's free to the athletes.
But they have to register, correct?
They have to
because we have to have the numbers.
Yes, because I'm limited to 300 there. Breakfast and lunch plus gift bags will be given to all. There's a schedule will be posted online because once you post this, then I have the website ready to go. We have all the top pros. I mean, I can start with bodybuilding because Andrea Shaw is going to be there. With wellness, Angela Borges is going to be there. With figure, it's going to be Sid Gillian. And with bikini, it's Ashley and Jen Dory and Laurelie. We have so many pros that are coming out to help with the seminar. We're not going to just talk about, we're going to have obviously breakout sessions with the pros. We're going to have a mock contest, especially for new, true novice athletes that have not competed yet on stage. But we're also going to have, just breakout things about talking about nutrition and stuff, but also because I missed one of the biggest things. Ettila Santiago will be part of our seminar. So she,
Now, one of the things that's interesting is looking at the promos. Besides competitors in the show, you have a lot of women that are involved in the industry, that are behind the scenes, that are judges that are sitting. So it's more than just the competitors that are on stage. So I mean, like you said, Ettila, who's now transitioned into being a judge and stuff, but you have different promoters and judges. Like, give us some of the names of those people.
Absolutely, I have Sheila Brown from posing coach. She poses everybody from bodybuilding right down to bikini. But I also have two women that are really behind the scenes. One now is a lot more visible, but it's Muscle Contest. It's Tamer and Tarek's wives. Candace, and this is one of the things that
Candace and Heather.
Yes, Candace and Heather. But Candace is, but they're both mothers of two. But Candace does all the marketing for Muscle Contest, both domestically and internationally, and is raising two children. And Heather, obviously, everybody knows she does. I mean, Tamer always says she can get a sponsor out of a wall. He said she's the best that he's ever worked with. She helps.
And listen, anybody that has had to do something with the Olympia, you've talked to Heather Wilson. That's Heather Wilson at Elgindy.
Yep. And so they're actually helping me. They're going to be part of it and stuff. I also have Whitney Weiser, she again transitioned from being a competitor to she promotes an all-women show, the Nashville Fit Show. Then I have Shannon Day, who obviously most people know. She has Bombshell Nutrition. She has her own training. She, again, same thing. She transitioned. We also have Casey Marshall with Boss Bodies. So we have amazing women. So it's going to be, like I said, we're going to obviously talk about training, have the breakout sessions, but we're also going to talk about how to market yourself, where to go if just because you're not on stage doesn't mean that you can't be part of the NPC.
Or you can be on stage and also still be part of it.
Well, yes, absolutely. But it's also to help, especially young women, see how they can, balance a full-time job, raising children, and still get on stage. Because, like I said, we all know this. I mean, we have Shalon Noor, who's an anesthesiologist, and you're on your feet 12 hours a day, and then she gets on stage. Right. So we have so many of those type of women in all different professions, and so this is really it's a day to celebrate all the females in our sport. So again,
now the other thing is, I'll be there to photograph it, okay, and Chris Minnis is going to be there from Center Podium to live stream it. Now the live stream is free, correct?
Yes, the live stream is free, but again, you really do want to come out though and be part. Just to interact with all the pros that we're going to have, and like I said, and these other women that have have gone outside of just competing to be part of our sport and stuff. So it's going to be I just think it's really going to be a big day.
So listen, you really want to register for this now. So you don't want to be watching the live stream. You can watch it, but you get the one-on-one interaction with all of these pro athletes and all of these other women that are involved with the business side of the sport. Okay, there's a lot there. Now, you said there was a mock contest. Is there going to be a stage, or how are you going to do that?
Probably. I'm not sure if we're going to actually have the whole setup stage-wise, but somehow we'll go through. It's just to help true novice athletes, especially just to kind of an idea when they go to their first contest. Okay, you're going to line up this way. You're going to come out on the stage this way. You're going to be in a lineup, or you're going to be doing your individuals. We're going to talk about the diagonals. How athletes, if a judge wants 2 or 3 athletes to change positions, because that's the kind of stuff that the athletes say that really confuses them a little bit, because they're not expecting that, so they don't know what to expect. So it just adds to their anxiety level. So like I said, nobody has to, if you want to come in, with your bathing suit, or you want to get feedback on, is this bathing suit a good bathing suit for you? Because we get that. We get to ask that all the time and stuff. So, like I said, it's going to be a lot to do, obviously, with contest prep.
No, I've done a couple of other seminars where some of the competitors, both men and women, they're a little self-conscious being in the off season, but they've come in a sports bra and maybe some spandex shorts or something, which is okay too, right?
Absolutely, because we're not judging the body. We're just trying to show you this is the kind of format, so that when you get to that first show, you can say, okay, I know I can expect this, or I know that I'm going to do this on stage, and it just adds to that comfortability. You see it even when athletes are true novice and they come to their first show, but they do true novice, and then they come back and they maybe do a master's, or they do an open. By the time they get to that open class, they're so much more relaxed. They actually end up placing better against other, even other athletes, because they're presenting themselves better. Their confidence is back up. So this will just help you before you actually get to that first stage. But like I said, we're going to talk about marketing and like I said, how to balance life, and it's going to be like one big team. That's really what it's going to be.
And how to really utilize your social media.
Yes, absolutely, because these girls definitely know how to use it. Like I said, we have Angela Borges coming, so I don't think anybody gets much better than wellness right now with the social media. So like I said, there's just going to be a lot of different avenues that we're going to cover, but just to come together as a group. And I'm going to put Chris Minnis on the spot here, because he's actually said he's going to try to work on something in the evening, so the girls can get dressed up and we could do,
Okay, so if Chris is coming, is Boyana coming?
Oh yeah, oh my God. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we'd rather see Boyana. Sorry, Chris.
But that's another one, because Boyana is a big part of a center podium, and they have a clothing line. And they
wait. Let's talk about. Just digress for a second. What Boyana did in Russia this year.
Oh,
when Chris was barred from going because of all the political red tape and COVID and everything else, she was like Superwoman. She literally ran this NPC Worldwide international contest in Russia.
Yeah, absolutely. Because her and I and Sandra, one of the judges from, I think, Switzerland, we had done a couple Zoom meetings with Chris, because Chris is one, he was preparing for that Plan B if he couldn't be there. But you're right, Boyana went over there. She traveled over there, and she helped run that whole show
in the middle of contest prep.
Yes.
She competed, went over, and came back and competed again.
And that's when she came back. Isn't that when she won the Washasak?
Yeah.
And actually got her qualification to the Olympia.
Right.
So again, that's what I'm saying. No offense to our male counterparts, but I'm telling you, the women in our sport are the best. They can multitask, and people don't really know a lot of what these women do, and that's really what that whole day is. On the 29th of January is supposed to be about. It's celebrating all the different women from all different aspects, and they still are part of our sport.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. So listen. The information is going to end up being on, besides it'll be on npcnewsonline.com, but what website are we going to go to?
It's going to have a if I'm saying this right, Chris, Dan Davis, our web designer, he's making me a landing page, so that you're going to go to NPC USA Nevada, and then
.com.
Yeah, .com, and there'll be a link there. So obviously, I think I'm going to have.
No, that's right. Yeah.
But this means I'm going to have to get another IG account, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I got 5. Oh my God, now I'm going to have 6 IGs. And if anybody knows, I just learned IG last year, so it's been been a whirlwind. But again, it's so any of the female, like I said, our athletes, pros, anybody's welcome to come. We really want this to be, like I said, a celebration of all the women that are part of the NPC and the IFBB and the NPC Worldwide.
Yeah, listen, just because you're an IFBB pro athlete doesn't mean that you still shouldn't come to this seminar.
Oh, absolutely, because like myself, I help promote shows. Every time I go to a show, I learn something from other promoters. You're the same way as an athlete. You're going to interact with some of these athletes that maybe you don't ever get to meet because you compete in different pro shows and stuff. So again, you're going to get to be part of it. So it's open to NPC and IFBB, but you do have to be a current member. So, before you come, you got to sign up. If you're an IFBB, you got to have a current IFBB. It's the only thing that we're asking, or you have to have a current NPC membership for 2022. Everything else, like I said, the meals will be provided. The workshop itself is free.
Yeah, and IFBB Professional League athletes, we know that the pro card applications were already sent out. So you should have gotten them, and if you haven't, then I would suggest you contact the office, ASAP, because it's better just get it done early. You're going to be competing next year.
Well, absolutely. It's like any organization. You want to also support the organization that has helped get you to where you are today.
Right.
And so, but yes, so January 29th is Alexis Park in Las Vegas, and just go to NPC USA Nevada, because it's NPC USA Texas. So NPC USA Nevada, and look for it. It should be up on Monday. I'm going to let JM post this first.
Yeah, so you'll see it at NPCNewsOnline.com, and we'll redirect it there.
And then the website will be up for registration on Monday then.
Listen, something like this has never been done before. This is the first time, and always the first time is the most exciting time too.
Oh, absolutely. And I have to thank Wings of Strength. Obviously, the NPC, my biggest sponsor. The Wings of Strength has been amazing, and Muscle Contest, and Body by O. Kim Odo's coming.
Wait, Kim's coming?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I'm coming now. No, just kidding.
But also, Joe Piscula with Clash Girl is a sponsor. So we have a lot of people that stepped up because they. Their shows do have a lot of female athletes in it, and so they've stepped up to help make this seminar free to give back to our athletes.
Perfect. So listen, everybody, I plan on seeing all of you in Las Vegas end of January 2022, and Sandy does too. Just no way around this.
Absolutely. So again, January 29th, Alexis Park in Las Vegas. Be there, or you're going to miss out on a great way to start the 2022 year. And
then I'm just going to throw in a little plug here. We also plan on seeing you at either the IFBB Pro League or NPC Pittsburgh and the NPC Junior Nationals that Sandy co-promotes.
Yes, for the first time. Started promoting last year. It was an amazing thing. I have great partners with Robin and Robin Chang and Doug Green, and if you were there, you knew our stage was amazing. And Doug promises me, because I told him he can't ever, I know he does the stage for nationals, but I told him he can't have a better stage for nationals than I have for junior nationals.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Your dad and I had that conversation, and I said to your dad, is he a partner in the nationals? No, but he's a partner in the junior nationals. My stage will be better.
Well, listen, I think we're just going to leave it right there.
Yeah, it's a great way to end. Thank you, JM.
All right. Thanks, Sandy. We'll see you all there. JM Mannion signing
Sandy,
out.
Yep, Sandy.
And Sandy signing out.
Yes.